Good morning from Mwanza. So guys, it's day 15 of our road trip around Lake Victoria. We call it the Lake Victoria circuit, and my friends and I.
Good morning.
The ladies.
Good morning.
We got a guide from Sanane National Park yesterday who was willing to take us all the way to Ukerewe. Ukerewe is the largest island, actually not just an island, it is the largest lake island in Lake Victoria. It is the 5th largest lake island in the world. So you can imagine how big it is. Now, what you know about Ukerewe Island, other than being the biggest, it is the place where most albinos ran to. You remember there was a time that the albino people were endangered when they were in Tanzania because of the color of their skin. Some people thought that they were like some sort of, what do you call them? Some people would sacrifice them and yes, and use them for rituals and all that. You just know black magic. You understand, eh? I know I don't understand either how that works, but it's just sad. Discrimination, I wouldn't call it even discrimination. They were just being hunted like animals, which is very unfair. However, we tried Googling about Ukerewe and there's very little information about Ukerewe. That is why, as adventurers, we're going to find out.
Yes.
So, just stay tuned so that you can find out like with us. You remember Sese Island? It was just so magical. I love Sese Island because it is untapped, just like Ukerewe. So I'm excited to find out about what happens in Ukerewe. And before I even continue, guys, we stayed in there's a is it called a lodging or bed and breakfast?
Yeah, it's a lodge.
Yeah, it's just a lodge. We got referred to this lodge. It's called City Gold. Yes, it's called City Gold in Mwanza, and the total charges for our accommodation tonight was
5,800.
yes, 5,800 Kenyan shillings. That is the cheapest accommodation you could ever get. I mean, that is the cheapest. Now the bed was comfortable. It is a very simple place. Basically, don't come expecting luxury. Just know you'll come, lay your head and move on. Do not complain, do not just lay your head and move on, and that is exactly what we've done. Okay, so there are many ways of going to Ukerewe from Mwanza. There is a boat, I think, that you can get from Mwanza all the way to Ukerewe, but yes. Is it a ferry or a boat?
It's a ferry.
Okay, some people say it is a boat, some people say it is a ferry. The other guy, yes, he said it was actually a ship. So that one is a bit expensive. That is why we opted out, and also we felt like we will miss out on the sceneries on the road. The road from the border from Mwanza to the border of Sirare is very scenic. So we said that we're not missing out on any sceneries. We want to see everything on the road because most of the time we pass there when it's at night. So guys, are you excited as I am? I hope you are. So stay tuned, and we are going on this journey. We are using the shorter route and we'll show you on the road as we continue. So stay tuned. If you have not watched any of my videos, my friends, you're missing out. This entire road trip has been just the best. It's so good to travel with people, and you get like dynamics change when you are with people because everyone brings in something to the table. Everyone brings in some energy, some vibe, and makes the whole trip interesting. So guys, let's continue with this trip, and I'm excited.
Jane, this is the suburbs. This is where the rich come and construct their homes.
Before leaving Mwanza, we decided to check out Bismarck Rock. It is one of the major tourist attractions in Mwanza, and it is right next to the road, and it is also adjacent to Mwanza Port and the fish market. It is free of charge to see it, but if you want to climb it, you may have to pay 1,000 Tanzanian shillings, but you will also have to pay for the boat ride. Later, we went to the fish market because we were very much interested in the deep fried dagaa. It was so delicious we had to carry a couple of kilograms. So guys, other than Kisumu, Jinja and Kampala, Mwanza is the other city by the shores of Lake Victoria. It is known as the Rock City due to its unusual rock formations in the lake and also on land, and Bismarck Rock is just one of them. We are just touring this city, but I have done a proper tour of the Mwanza city in my previous videos on my road trip to Rwanda. So guys, go and check out the entire video for more details. So guys, we are headed towards Ukerewe Island, which is the largest island in Lake Victoria. We are using the Sirari Mbeya Road and we will branch from the main highway at Bunda, which is 156 kilometers away. If you look at the map, you'll realize that Ukerewe Island is not very far from Mwanza. However, you'll have to use a ferry to use the shorter route. But the ferry schedules are also very limiting, so you have to book in advance and be prepared in advance for you to get it.
Miwa. Muluya anakula miwa. Unasiaga miwa.
On our way, we came across this bridge. It is so narrow that it can accommodate only one car at a go. You may have to take turns in crossing the bridge if there are so many cars waiting. My breakfast was very light. It was a piece of bread and one egg. Okay.
And the pancakes.
2 boiled eggs. That to me is a joke. When I travel, I prefer having heavy breakfast. So because I did not have enough breakfast, this journey is turning out to be a long one, but I love food. And guys, look at Lake Victoria.
That is Lake Victoria, and it's marshy.
So guys, we've just crossed from Simiyu region. We started with Mwanza, and then after Mwanza it was Simiyu region. After Simiyu region, we are now in the Mara. And you can see here is the gate to Serengeti National Park. When we were at Lamadi, we had to get some corn. We love roasted corn because we are very, very hungry, and you could see the difference in vegetation as you go. But the lake is very close to the road. Very close, you'll be surprised. I cannot even believe that Serengeti is very close to Lake Victoria. I never knew until I took this journey. So guys, 2 minutes into Serengeti, and we can already see some zebras and wildebeests on the road. Isn't this just amazing? Now every time we use this route, we usually pass at night. This time we decided that we wanted to see what happens on the road because we saw some very nice terrains from a distance. This is just magical. Look at that. And then look at those hills. Oh my God. It's insane. It's insanely beautiful. Just look at that again. As we were approaching Bunda Junction, we realized that there were so many speed restrictions, some as low as 30 kilometers per hour. We also gathered that it's because Serengeti National Park was right next to the road, and there are so many pastoralist communities living nearby. These restrictions are meant to protect the livestock and the wild animals which might be crossing the road. We also noticed that there were so many dogs which had been hit by motorists on the road. So guys, when you're using this road, please be careful and also consider the lives of animals. The road from Bunda to the ferry landing site was so scenic, and it is also one of the best roads we've ever driven in Tanzania. You'll be tempted to overspeed, but please do not, because there are so many children crossing the road. From Bunda to the ferry landing site is 80 kilometers away. So we have to rush so that we can get there in good time. That's the point. You better find out. Okay guys, we are still we're checking out sipping Kilimanjaro water, taking a break, stretching our legs, taking photos and checking out how the photos look like and repeating more photos. We're taking more and more photos. By the way, I did not realize that I had this feather that looks like my shirt. Adia, did you see this? You stole my feather. Adia, it looks good. It looks good on me with this outfit. I mean,
Hands up.
Anyways, so we are chasing the ferry again. This is our second time. This is our second time chasing the ferry.
Life, part of our life.
Oh my God! If you are trying to access islands, just know you'll chase ferries because they have the time when they do not work. The last ferry in Sese Island was at 6 p.m. and we've been told here we can get. Initially, we were told it would be at 6, but now we've been told it's by 7. You know, we had given up because right now it is 6:05. We're hoping that we're not going all the way to the ferry, only to be told that we cannot go to Ukerewe Island. Surely it would be such a waste, but I enjoyed the journey.
The views were spectacular.
Yes, and the views were spectacular. Oh my. The moment we just crossed over to the Mara region,
It's so beautiful.
views.
Tanzania, you have a beautiful country.
Yes, Tanzania is indeed a beautiful country. And the other side, the Simiyu area, yeah, they have plenty of watermelons, pineapples, tomatoes.
Miwa.
Yes, sugarcane. We even bought some sugarcane. Basically, it's a very fertile place because there's plenty of food.
Did you mention their maize? So sweet.
Yes, they're maize. Yes, the ones, especially when they're roasted. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So guys, let's continue with our journey. The sun is about to set. I hope we'll get the sunset while we are in the ferry. We are still optimistic. Adventurers are just never serious because what is this?
It's never that serious. Life is never that serious. We'll enjoy the fun.
They would not resist that view as well.
We are hoping that it is worth it because I'm sorry guys, but this is very funny. Imagine we miss the ferry and just know that this place, like it's in the interior. We are sure we cannot get any accommodation at the landing site. So just imagine we've covered like from Bunda Balili Junction there. We're covering over 80 kilometers and then we miss the ferry. It will be such a waste. We'll be glad that we tried. Yeah, we are hoping that we tried. So guys, hey, let me tell you something. These guys, you see that? Yes, that is the lake. So these guys just stay
Less than 200 meters.
Yes, less than 200 meters from the lake. Others even 100 meters from the lake. They have very beautiful beaches and they are just Nawaringi next to the shores or to the beaches of Lake Victoria. And they're just chilled. Nawaringi, by the way, if it could be, my friend, if I could be staying next to the lake like that, and I have like some sort of beach next to my house, the whole world would know. The whole world would know. What? But it's good to be humble. So let's continue with our journey and hopefully we'll get the ferry. The race is almost over. Let's hope the landing site is here. Crossing fingers.
We joke too much.
Hey, we play too much. Why? Adventure kweli, aki adventure wewe. Hey.
Tuonesha maneno.
Since the ferry, I'm seeing a lot of cars cross those fingers.
We're finally at the ferry. It is MV Musoma. And Hadia has gone to pay and see if we can get a spot on the ferry because we're not sure if it will take all these cars. There are a couple of them right in front of us and we are hoping we'll get a spot. Otherwise, hey, if we'll not get a spot, it will be very tragic. We've come all the way. Let's hope for the best. After the chase, we made it to the ferry. I'm so grateful. The ferry, how long did the trip take? It was around 30 to 40 minutes. And it was so smooth, but we almost missed the ferry, by the way. We were, I think, the last people to get to the ferry, and I thank God we made it. Now we are getting into the island. We are trying to see if we can get somewhere to sleep and some food, because we are very hungry. I'm telling you, adventure. We don't know where we are going to sleep, by the way. We don't know where we're going to get food, but I'm told there are millions of people in this island, so I'm expecting that I'll get something. But so far,
happy we are here.
We are just happy we are here. We made it. I can't even believe it, and I can't wait to show you guys the views of the place we'll be staying. I don't know if we'll have views, but we are praying for some views. Guys, we've gone round. This is basically we are almost finishing up the whole circuit. We started our journey in Kisumu. We went all the way to Uganda. We went to Jinja, Kampala, went to Sese Island. We've gone to so many places. We've been to Tanzania. We went to Bukoba, Mwanza, and right now we are in Ukerewe Island. It is the largest island. It is the largest lake island in Lake Victoria, and it is the 5th largest in the world. So you can imagine what a big deal this place is. So we came in yesterday in the evening, and there was a blackout. We even thought that this island does not have any form of electricity, but we were told that there was a blackout. Taken our breakfast as usual. Supu ya kuku na chapati. Best food for breakfast in Tanzania and Uganda, we have realized. So today we are going to explore this island. We do not know the island. We do not have any actual guide, but we have a local whom we came with from Mwanza. So we are going to go around the island and see what happens around this place. Basically, we're just trying to check out their way of life, how the lake benefits them and all that. But I'm so excited. Remember, this island, it's one of those islands that was like some sort of refuge homes for the albinos. Others call them albinos. Yes, they were being hunted in the mainland in Tanzania.
People living with albinism.
Yes, I'm excited to find out more about this island, and maybe I'll contribute to some wealth of knowledge that is out there about this island. And so guys, let's explore together. I'm with my friends. We are 6 of us. 3 of us are in this car. The other 3 are in the other car that you'll see. It is right in front of us, and we're excited about this journey. So this is where we slept. It's just like any other lodge. There is just a simple bed and a bathroom, period. Don't come here expecting much, because we'll just have a simple bed and a bathroom. Probably,
and it's really clean.
Yes, it's very clean. You won't get hot water, but it's very clean, and the staff there are very friendly. And there is our guide. He's not really a guide, he's become a friend who's just a local. You know, when you travel to these places, it's best that you have someone from around. This is just a fully fledged town.
And it's a Sunday, so
yes, it's a Sunday, so people are going to church. Even there's a bank here. Look at this. There's a bank here. Mikahawa. So we're still going round. This is the other ferry, isn't it? Yes.
Port here.
It's cheap. But I think I've seen some people coming from there. So yesterday, if we could have left Mwanza at 8 a.m, we could have arrived at 4 hours on the ship. Yes, Nancy Port is just over there, so we cannot go beyond there. It doesn't feel like an island. It's just, I don't know what we expected of an island, but it doesn't feel like an island. Just feels like the mainland. So these are the carts they use to carry water. So we are from reporting at the police station. We met the OCPD, very friendly guy, and we just reported that we are foreigners who are around his jurisdiction and we're just touring. We mean no harm. You know, at times it's good when you're a guest somewhere, you just go and say hi to the elders around, and we've just done that. So what I've realized so far is that this is a very fertile land. There are a lot of maize plantation. Can I call them plantation? Small farms for cassavas, maize. That is what I've seen so far. Yes, but we are still touring the place and I'm excited. So this is just a full-fledged town, or let me call it a district, because once you are inside, you don't even realize it's an island. It's just like the mainland. You can see on this side, when we left the ferry yesterday, there was no tarmac road. It was just some maram road. But when we go to the headquarters here, we have tarmac road, and it's just like any other road. Basically, this is just a place like any other place. And then there are palm trees. I don't know what it is about islands and palm trees. Nikuulize, mti huyu wa palm hizo ya kutoa mafuta ziko nyingi sana Tanzania?
Nyingi, na mkoa ambao ni maarufu zaidi ni Kigoma.
Oh, Kigoma.
Yes, Kigoma ndio tunatoka, lakini zingine ambazo ni coconut ni kwenye coastal areas.
Oh. So hiyo yenye iko Kigoma, yeah, mnatumia kuproduce mafuta ama tu ni chache?
Mafuta ambayo ni zile tunasema mawese. Niliambiwa ni mawese.
I would think it's just a mainland, just a normal place. It has everything.
Yeah, if someone just covered your eyes and dropped you here, you wouldn't know it's an island.
I would not. It doesn't have islandy vibes.
What is islandy vibes, Adia?
I would imagine I would be seeing water all around me. But then this is a bit vast.
Yeah.
So that's why we cannot even see from where we are standing. We cannot see Lake Victoria.
Oh, that's so good. Mambo zenu. Na huyu. We shall explore Ukerewe Island further in the next episode, which happens to be our final episode, where we'll be concluding the circuit in Homa Bay County in Kenya. So guys, stay tuned and please like the video, share it with your friends, and also comment on what you think of the entire circuit on the comment section. So until the next video guys, bye!